Why is it an error? Why is it an error?
No,
I
it's
see
got
the
you going
phone.
live right now.
She's full of shit. But welcome to the motherfucking podcast about nothing. I don't remember what the title was I wrote, but I steal this line from real players and Cal. It's always a treat when players meet. I got my two homeboys up here, the boxing section, and him. We here to kick some shit tonight. Hopefully we can start some shit between people that come to the panel and have a real nice argument.
Hey, we got to go over this photo shoot though, man, on wax. So if anybody try to take it, we know you stole it from us, right?
Right. If anybody try and get in on our
What? Not
motherfucking
no. Hold on. Let me correct myself. Not us, John, because this his idea. I'm just the man, just trying to make it happen, because it was a great fucking idea. I mean,
most definitely.
I do want to see what color Kango hats they have, like for real. But I also want to see like the color buffs that are out and about that I can get to match it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got a hat store in downtown Oakland. My homeboy Jesse, we had went up in that thing and was looking at Kangos and
But
shit. Man,
how
this
long
was
ago was
hella
that
year.
though?
Man, that was over 10 years ago for sure.
The hat
But we
guys
was
ain't
up
there no.
there.
Hat guys ain't there no more. That's dope era
Oh,
now.
they ain't there no more.
That's dope era now.
Oh, that's dope there now. That's crazy.
Bad shit.
Yeah, that was the hat guys.
Man, because they had hella hats in that motherfucker.
Yeah, niggas don't wear hats no more, man.
Niggas don't wear hats no more unless they got a fucked up hairline and they got the hat on every day.
That's when they
Yeah,
go
but see now niggas can buy them
up.
hairlines now, so now niggas can buy hairlines. You don't really need that shit no more. You know what I mean?
At what point would you buy a hairline?
I'm for me, man. I'm all about growth and understanding evolution and understanding that, man. I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying? Embrace my gray. I'm gonna embrace that shit, bro. I'm gonna embrace the hairline. Like, listen, this hairline get the gap in the way a little bit more, boy. I'm telling you, it's gonna see its last days on Kyle Davis, man. I ain't with all that trying to keep up with the kids shit. You know?
It had to be on some Gilly and Wallow shit. Just that they when they went to do it just for the fuck of it. You
Just for
know?
the fuck of it, they wouldn't have
Yeah,
put on lace fronts and shit.
right. Probably have a like something that's funny, man. Y'all want to on the photo shoot type shit, see what niggas used to look like, that type of thing. But not
See, I
trying to be.
wouldn't do it for the Gilly shit, because Gilly kind of, he kind of stabbed a motherfucker in the back when he did his shit. So I wouldn't do it
Wait
on that
a minute.
level.
I don't even know all that, bro. But
Oh yeah,
I don't know what happened.
the nigga Dev set up a thing for bald niggas, and then they come to the episode, nigga, with fucking lace fronts.
They really did that. That's hella funny.
Yeah, Gilly be doing some snake little weird shit. I don't really agree with his methods at times.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I ain't know I was taking it there, but yeah, blood.
no.
That's why. That's why I was.
So I got a question for y'all. To give y'all my opinion on the hairline. Once my shit start going, I'm letting it go. Like straight up, call me Milk Dud, baby, because I'm gonna be shining up top. Hey,
Going, huh?
but if rent was $300 on a 4-bedroom house in Gotham City, would you move there?
Ah. Mm. See, rent, like like rent. If I could own a house and pay $300 for mortgage for 4-bedroom, John, yeah, I'm taking that, John, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
But
that's
Dez,
not.
would you move to Gotham?
because at the end of the day, we got Batman, bro, and Batman is gonna take
That's
care of the
out.
citizens.
You got Batman, but then you also got Penguin, Joker, Two Face, Paul Mooney, Fish Mooney. There's a whole lot of villains fucking shit up in Gotham.
But at
Man,
the end of the
fuck.
day, you got the Bat.
Nigga, imagine you say, you know what? I just want to become a little part-time drug dealer. sell some niggas some weed out here, and Batman come break your fucking arm over a zip.
Yeah. No, ain't no drug dealing in Gotham City, nigga.
Ain't no drug dealing in Gotham, cuz.
Yeah,
Man,
fuck what you talking about, John, nigga. Get that nigga back. Break the nigga arm back.
Batman come down. Don't sell drugs in Gotham. Bop.
Gotta be there.
Shit.
Shit. Hell nah, blood. I'm nah. Nope, not going. I'm gonna stay on the outskirts for like a band.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in the suburbs for 1,000.
Nah, that's a fact.
Ain't got time, bro. Who got time to
Fuck,
deal?
man.
Ain't nobody wait on Batman. And what if the thing break? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Can't even get blood.
what if the Joker put all y'all on a motherfucking boat with explosives and say, yeah, you pick if y'all want to blow up or they want to blow up?
Ain't got time.
I know Batman is coming to save my ass. So I'm
Batman
gonna go
wasn't
ahead.
finna say shit, niggas. They had to stop themselves. Batman couldn't even stop it.
And even with that, nigga, somebody hella people died, nigga. What if you was one?
Man, y'all niggas grew up in Oakland, man. I don't want to hear no shit about no Gotham City, man. Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, we grew up in Oakland, but we also didn't have a crime lord that was like, yeah, nigga, anybody can get it right now. Like a whole group of mass people can get it.
Niggas was knocking niggas down. You just was in the wrong place at time. That's how that ended up. Hey, then don't be up over there and make sure when the nigga say I'll be right back, you get out of there.
I can't find a parking spot to save my fucking life, my boy. This shit insane.
I know if they don't hurry up to see somebody. I know that.
Man, bro. Dez, you want to tell us about y'all Saturday night?
I heard about that.
No, y'all know what happened.
They don't know what happened.
Well, the world don't need to know. That's part of the show or part of the friend group.
That's part of the show.
Oh, well, I'll let who experienced it.
Let me kick her out, bro. Let me kick her. Let me kick her the fuck out of here. I'm tired of her shit.
I'll
She
let
got to
Devon
go.
tell his part.
Get the hell up out of here.
That's fucked up.
I can't find a goddamn parking spot around this motherfucker, dog.
Ain't you off work?
Nigga, I'm trying to get to the club. Nigga, but I can't find no goddamn parking spot.
Oh, man. What else?
This shit is insane.
I had some shit I wanted to go over. Let me just find it. We moving slow tonight. Oh, so man, this fucking rapper, right? He was a rapper in the 90s and shit. And he basically had 6 daughters. And he basically impregnated all his 6 daughters, got all of them pregnant, all of them kids and shit. Was living like a cult type lifestyle with his kids and shit. And they just gave his motherfucking ass 90 years in jail. And I don't even feel like that's enough.
Nigga fucking his kids?
Fucking his kids, got six children with his own daughters.
That nigga, fuck, man. Fuck is going on with these niggas out here, man?
Listen, man, some people just be really sick in the head, bro. And you gotta really do like welfare checks on people, blood. You know how you got that friend? Sometimes you gotta really check on people, blood, because you never know what the fuck going on.
Shit crazy.
Nah, you. Oh my god, blood ain't about that. However old he is, to get 90 years, that nigga ain't gonna last that long.
Oh, he already old, but
Yeah,
they gave him a 90 piece. He might get touched up while he in there anyway.
Don't even let blood live too long, man. Go and get him up out of here.
Get him up out of here, man.
make him spend all that time on his knees on some rice or something. Nigga. Don't even
Man, put that nigga in there on motherfucking sideways pennies. Make that nigga stand on the motherfuckers.
on blood.
Yo,
Nero, what's up, man?
what's
So-
the word?
Let's go over this. This is a debate on the Shade Room. She says, so my husband and I have a rule that if there was ever a fire or emergency, we go save the kids first. And I told him that if anything were to happen to me in labor, he had a choice. He would have to save the baby, right? Do you agree with that? The husband told her, hell no, I don't even know that kid. So why the fuck would I save that baby for? What? Hey, you know you ain't muted and you ain't got to talk about it.
I don't.
No, I agree with the dad. Everyone saved themselves first of all, but if it came down to it, I would definitely try to scoop Kelly up. And sorry, CJ, I love you, but you know, if it is CJ, we can make one. We got insurance and stuff for those reasons, but I like my chances if Kelly around. To be honest.
They can make
Hey, seeing
Yeah,
as I
it's
got,
kinda cute to say that,
That's
but
subject.
yeah,
You have to pick a life.
I know.
hey, I got 2 baby mamas and it didn't work out, so I'm saving my kids. No.
stupid. Hey, shit.
How do you save a kid if you don't know him yet?
Shit.
About that, man. Pick your part.
Like, what if you pick to save like a psychopath?
Y'all can make another person, man.
Yeah, see, yeah, I like that angle, Dash, because you never know. CJ can be either a president or a crackhead.
Right.
But this person has had a chance at life, so why not give the baby a chance?
Well, if it's put in the other person whose life you already know and have experienced at risk, is it worth it to give this new maybe human a chance?
Yeah, you gotta get a whole nother relationship. You gotta hope. You gotta still need that. Whereas the adult is probably more self-sufficient, has a job or something.
Somebody
You
got,
you're
somebody
gonna
got a
lose
Darth Vader,
your love, and then still have a leech on you.
I got a Darth Vader mask on.
It's that goddamn Kyle walking with his phone in his pocket or something. He just left.
You walk into the club.
Nah, man, man. You don't. Oh, that baby. I ain't gonna go as far as where they going with it. God damn, y'all, to be a psychopath. Damn.
Well, I mean, it could be a shot in the dark, but it still could be like valid. It's still something to consider.
No, that's real. That's real. I
Like a
give you
big
that. God damn. I just say no because because you don't know. I'll try to make it as simple as possible. You don't know what the hell is gonna happen with the child. I'm not raising no kid alone. I just put it that way, pretty much. That's just what it comes down to. You got me fucked up. Don't try to kill yourself because I'm jumping too. Like ain't none of that. Nope.
You jumping too?
I'm jumping too. I'm like, bitch, where the fuck you going? I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Trying to leave me with no kid. That's out. Nope. I'm jumping too, nigga. Same thing. If it's a fire and I can't get to you, of course it's about who I can get to. I'm not picking. You know, if I can't get to you, then of course I go get the kid. But if I got to choose, if both of y'all there and I can only lift one of y'all, carry one of y'all, I'm grabbing my bitch. What's going on? Absolutely.
See, I'm for sure pushing little kid out there like, where your mom at?
Right. Like,
Where your mom at?
he said that's where it's at.
Get low, save yourself.
He said you better.
Nigga said, I have no bond with you. Please, I am saving the mom.
Damn, that's hella funny. You stiff arm the shit out your kid. Like, boop. That's fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny as hell, man. Put this jacket on, bro. I've been waiting on this food for like 2 hours, man. God
Hey,
damn.
did you guys see the video with the church that got robbed? In New
Yeah,
York?
man. He got First off, why does the pastor have $400,000 worth of jewelry on during a sermon?
Oh, I'll let you know. It's those tithes that's coming through.
Man, talk about the tithes keep the church open. Nigga, the tithes been keeping him iced up.
That man got gold ropes and all types
I
of
mean, he's a church.
They robbed his ass on the live stream.
You seen that? I don't know if it's a visiting pastor or whoever it was on the side. It was stiff as a board. He didn't move a muscle.
He did the right
Man,
thing.
he set that shit up.
He did the right thing. You ain't supposed to move. Nigga, you got some hammers. What you about to do? Don't do that. Get your ass. Fuck
I
you.
didn't think I seen him excel.
Nigga, don't move. Nigga with a pistol trying to take something, give it to him. Don't get to arguing with that nigga nothing. Just go and give it to him. Unless he trying to take something else. Be like, you can't have none of that player, but you can have, you can take this chain and this wallet.
Yeah. Oh man, that's one of the biggest problems I have with the church when the pastors be flossing like that, because they're supposed to be living modestly and they coming up with the Rolls Royce 400,000 and jewelry on. What's the message?
You know, you can justify it. This is modesty to me.
This nigga is crazy, blood.
Everybody there?
What happened? What happened?
Coop has left the building.
Oh, he done ran off. Oh, what was he saying?
No, it was a silence, and then he just disappeared. He must have had a bad connection.
Service bad.
I saw this story on not even a story. Somebody posted on social media. I don't know if it's true or not. They said today on 98th, or maybe it was yesterday, someone got robbed at gunpoint for $100 through Cash App.
Oh, damn, that's new age robbery right there.
I just couldn't believe that. I mean, it sounded just the dumbest thing because it can probably be traced, but I hope that's not what the world is coming to nowadays.
I guess so. Okay. So wait, they said, nigga, give me your Cash App, nigga, and then send $100 to this Cash App.
Like it's a specific thing. You like, why not take everything at that point? Ask for 1,000, see what comes through. Like,
only gonna send 100? Well, wait, if you don't have the money, then what, it just doesn't go through? Like, how's that work?
see, I'm not sure, and that's what bothered me about the post. I mean, I'm not sure how accurate it was. You know, you got to question everything on social media these days.
Right.
But I was wondering, like, in fact, if it was true, like, how does someone even guarantee that you have the app or enough money to send? It just seems like too many variables for a robbery.
Well, okay, so what if they do have the money?
Yeah, I guess if you send it, I'm not sure if there's a way you can request it back. I've never refunded someone through Cash App, but that's a hell of a new way to do it, like digital robbery through Cash App at gunpoint. You know, I was going to ask, like, in that instance, what would everyone do in that situation?
They tell you that you got to give them money through Cash App. I think you can dispute it though. I think you should be able.
My shit just was tweaked out.
Yeah, now I'm back too.
I don't know what happened. It wouldn't let me access my camera or nothing.
It did the same thing for me. It just like cut me out. I couldn't hear y'all, but I could see y'all. And then John Square disappeared.
Nero said that when he was outside, somebody tried to rob him through Cash App for $100.
Oh, I've seen that on the news.
It wasn't. Oh, okay. So there's some more to the story. Okay, Coop, what more did you know about that story?
The nigga pulled up on the broad, tried to robbed her for $100 via Cash App. one of the dumbest criminals I've ever met in my heard of in my life. First off, you rob somebody for $100. That's a paper trail. They know who you are. They got your username. They gonna know where that $100 being transferred to or whatever. You are one of the dumbest criminals in the world.
Was that like the equivalent of taking Mark bills?
Yes, basically. Cash App.
I feel like it's worse.
I think Cash App even got your social security number. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's that deep. Okay.
Yeah, you're a dummy. When you say world's dumbest criminals, you put him on the list.
And he pulled up. He drove up, or did he
drove up? And they got the type of car that nigga got everything. That's like these niggas that be putting these checks in their bank account that's attached to their name. Like, are you dumb? You about to fuck off your whole shit for a couple $1,000.
He must got some funky trying to settle in jail or something. He trying to go. I don't know what that looks.
Man, did y'all hear the story I was saying about the nigga Rolly Bands though?
Rolly Bands.
Yes, I read that. But go ahead, Coop.
So Florida rapper Rolly Bands posted on his social media. Y'all niggas know where I live. I sleep good at night. I be at my crib. Woo, woo, woo. And niggas don't pull up. Niggas not gonna do nothing. Inviting the threats, basically dropped the addy on the internet. And 5 minutes later, he was gunned down and killed.
It's always somebody bigger and badder, man. Watch your mouth.
There's always somebody bigger and better, and I keep telling niggas, stop playing games on these internet because somebody's gonna react a different type of way. You tying your ops on the internet, acting like you so big and bad and mighty, and the nigga came and got with you. Rest in peace to that young man. Rest in peace to that young man. I don't believe, niggas should be out here killing each other behind some bullshit. But man, you got to think smarter. If that's
it remind me that it reminded me we were talking about the last time about how people are making enemies in the same area they grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Like, of course they know where you live at, and now you just put fuel in the fire. Like, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be marked as a pussy. So now I gotta pull up.
Now I gotta pull up. I gotta kill you. They're gonna know I did it because I didn't view the damn post from my personal page. They investigating everybody who viewed the shit, and now all y'all niggas lost your life. I don't know why people think like the feds or the police are dumb. Like, they done seen all the shit that y'all niggas doing. Y'all put everything on the fucking internet.
Very true. Very true. I don't
even think. Matter of fact, I take that back. They don't even have to be smart. Y'all laid a whole blueprint for them. In the songs they write up, we rode up in the Audi, shot a nigga fast and got Audi.
Got Audi. Well, and what's the extra part to that? Usually, if a nigga up like that, he only up because they allowing you to be up. Once you step outside the lines, that's where they come holler at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a nigga out here shining, he doing whatever, it's only because he ain't doing too much yet. That's exactly how that work out, man. Hey, watch your mouth, man. Hey, it's all good, fine, and dandy be giving opinions these days. But if you ain't really about that shit, don't be talking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
even with the motherfucking war on drugs shit, they was giving the dope to the niggas in the 80s. But once you start getting out of hand and wanted to do other than the program, your ass was getting X'd.
For sure that. All that shit is allowed, man. Any nigga that's outside the lines, you see a nigga with bread, he a scammer, whatever the case is. If he running still, it's only because he ain't doing too much yet. They know about it. It ain't, secrets. Nigga, they got cameras, nigga, the size of your thumbnail. It ain't, any nigga doing anything around this motherfucker, you better believe it. But you ain't never too big and bad because there's always somebody bigger and badder. You damn sure don't drop your motherfucking address, boy. This ain't the 1990s where they pull up to your house and y'all on the phone. They get a cordless phone. What the fuck going on?
This nigga said, y'all niggas know where I live. Pull up if you want to. Oh, they pulled up.
You said this in Florida too?
In Florida. They so hot down there right now.
Come on, man.
The whole Florida, Jacksonville, all that shit is just, they at war with each other.
Stop it.
I mean, they was that close when he sent that tweet or message out.
Exactly. 5 minutes later, them niggas was around the corner. All they had to do was load up the gun.
Only thing I'm thinking about is them gun laws down there, boy. That's the wrong game to play.
Mm-hmm. So, in North Carolina, the entire police department resigned after a black woman was hired to become town manager. So, the whole Kenley police department, as soon as she got hired, they said, we getting the fuck up out of here. Whole police force cut.
That's racism if I ever heard it, big dog.
I mean, shit, but it's kind of good. You get all them goddamn hooded individuals up out of there. At least she can hire some motherfuckers who actually want to work and be police.
And that whole force is going to get rehired by the neighboring city.
Man, they gonna go 10 minutes away and keep being racist.
Keep working. Yeah, that's the racist part about it. I say the crazy part about it is if in fact, well, okay, we know it's a racist thing. Black woman, everybody ran, but you got to really think about how far up that goes. You know what I'm saying? It depending on her position. Shit. We talking about judges being in on it, all that type of shit. Like, how much are you really gonna be able to get done?
That shit crazy.
If in fact it was the whole fucking department, come on, man.
The whole police force though just quit. That's what's crazy as fuck to me.
Well, what was her track record before she became like city manager or whatever? Like, was she already in some sort of government position? Rocking boats or like what? She just came out the blue and was appointed?
I don't know. I don't know, but I will look into that because something had like why y'all quit? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, I could see a couple, but like the whole force quitting, and not to say that racism isn't alive and well, but like just based on that she's black, all the force quitting, unlikely. A couple of them, probably. But I wonder if like there was something else going on with her, especially like with the city, since it is so small. Like if she kind of was like doing controversial stuff, or like maybe just wasn't someone that people supported like that anyway, and then got into that position.
Also a possibility.
most definitely. So there's another video online, right? Two young ladies sitting at the bar. A fellow bought them drinks, and he's being hella overbearing after he bought the drinks. He want to be all in the videos, singing the songs. He might be a little drunk himself. Look like he having a good time, but they like, you know, like, nigga, we don't really know you. Like, you want to be all hanging over our shoulder and shit. So if you were to buy a young lady a drink to shoot your shot, and, you know, she takes the drink, but she's ultimately not interested, how are you reacting to the situation?
I'm gonna knock that motherfucker out of her hand. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. Shit. Hey, Trinity, man. Hey, man, you just do that. You know, that was like it was like playing the lotto, man. You know what I mean? You put your $2 in. Pretty sure the drink costs a little more than $2. You put your $2 in, man. Especially, you know, with this climate, man, you ain't finna Niggas supposed to be doing shit these days. Let women tell it. So you got to put them dollars in, man, just to even, have a conversation. So I heard they won't talk to you unless you done wet their throat.
Oh shit!
So they got to be, it's a 2-drink minimum, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can see that. She ain't feeling it, man. Just move on. I don't know if you want to keep buying drinks though, boy. Your pocket's gonna be thin.
So, ladies, at what point is it harassment when a nigga buy you a drink and just ain't getting the picture?
Real quick.
At every point.
At every point.
I mean, if I've already told you, like, oh, no thank you, or not interested, or the classic line of, I have a boyfriend, like, that's your cue to go away. Like, take your L, move on.
But should that line come before or after the drink is purchased?
It depends on when you bought the drink. If you just bought me a drink out the blue before even speaking to me, like, that's on you. But if you've had a conversation with me and then you're like, oh, okay, well, can I buy you a drink? All right, cool. Then you should, like, I guess I'm saying, like, there should be a little bit more investigation going on before you just out here splurging on money like that to buy random girls drinks, unless you just got it like that. And then
is that my service? Or?
So we know that niggas don't got it like that. That's the reason why we're not like that.
So on the flip side of that, a man asks a lady to buy a drink
that's
for her.
So if you don't have it like that, like, you just sending out random $15 drinks to girls, like, hey, here's one for you, especially in these days and times when, like, people are putting shit in drinks or might know the bartender, and the bartender got a special bottle for the girls that are getting drinks since that's buying girls drinks. So, yeah, there's that.
That's how you end up with a Cosmopolitan.
A Cosmopolitan.
Not
Yo.
the
So on the flip side of that, a guy asked the girl, "Can you buy her a drink?" And she was like, "Yeah, give me some Don Julio, give me the expensive drink." And he was like, "No, you need to order what you drink when you buy it." Are you offended if a nigga do that?
Yeah, I would be.
I ain't gonna lie. If you offer to buy me something, you didn't tell me I had a limit.
Very true.
Nigga.
I mean, that and the fact that, like, you don't know, like, unless you've been sitting here and watching me, like, you don't know what I drink. So, for me personally, like, I'll drink Don Julio, but my preference is to, like, have Azul shots.
If somebody offered to buy me a drink,
That's what I would like, though, if this is what you want to do. But, like, if that's not within your budget, like, I can respect that, and I can maybe scale it back some. But if you're not prepared to spend, like, don't offer. Because, like, I don't know, like, even offering to buy, like, a house, like the house tequila or something, like, that's kind of, like, don't know about that. But if, like, wherever you guys are at, if they have, like, signature cocktails and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, like, do you want to order one of the drinks from, like, this menu or something like that? You kind of throw that in there. So it's just like, oh, okay. Like, then you don't have to play yourself like that.
don't ever play yourself. So, fellas, how much are you willing to spend on a drink on a girl at the bar that you're interested in?
This was out of my wheelhouse.
How much? I ain't spending no more than what I'm spending on mine. Like, that ain't, you don't necessarily got to go up and ask for particulars, man. I say You can check a chick pedigree when you asking for a drink to buy. If you are
Right.
asking, and then you can see that she just shooting for the stars, then just walk away from that bitch. You ain't got to, like, nigga. You can tell when a chick like, don't drink that. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't like, man. Look at the heels on
I
your
know you ain't asked for no Louis the 13th shot,
like,
bitch.
oh, man. Them heels
Right.
asking.
Yeah.
You know that. So yeah, man. You could tell, but I mean, I don't know a dollar amount, man. I don't even know what drinks cost. What, $15, like $20, something like that.
I mean, I would say 15 is like the average.
Yeah, like $15-$20. I mean, especially with a
Yeah.
mix. You feel me? Like it, we can go old school. Get what was the name of them blue drinks, Coop, from back when?
Oh,
Adios.
The
adios.
blue motorcycles or
Old school adios.
MFer.
So you get a Long Island iced tea or adios.
Yeah. That's what all the
Yeah.
hood drink back in the day. We drink the Long Island. I need a Long Island.
Hey, they might as well say Long Island, How I Met Your Mother.
Man,
'Cause that's what you're gonna meet after that shit. They mix all the bullshit at the bar in one cup.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but it ain't
And that Long Island, that gets the job done. If your agenda is to be drunk, that's the one you order.
For real.
Be drunk and fast. Here it is.
Just be the nigga to say, hey man, I got us some drinks. Make a decision. In a lot of cases, women be wanting you to make decisions anyway. To just assert yourself and shit like that. Don't give her no room to think about nothing. Say, hey, this is a drink. Here you go. If she ain't feeling you, they're gonna take that motherfucker. You might think you're trying to rape her or something like that, But you got to be cool.
See, that's why I order chicks chicken wings. I ain't.
He said,
Hey, baby, send them back, baby, because I'm eating them.
Lord.
Fuck your drink. Send them chicken wings back.
But no, for sure what they're saying about you building a rapport before you make the suggestion to grab a drink, that's a good move right there, because you at least if she she an honest chick, she'd be like, oh, you know what, I'm good, no thank you. You know what I mean?
It seems awkward to me to just walk up to a chick and say, can I buy you a drink? Like, I'm not that type of...
That's the movie shit, boy. That might be some old school shit, though. That might be some old school shit. Or probably like some down south shit or something. I don't know. But
let me send this bitch.
It is, but it's not, because it depends on the setting you're in. Like, if you're even like at like a little bar/lounge or something that's a little bit more chill like that, and they're already drinking, right? You've seen them, you scope them out, like, she's kind of cute. Drinks getting low, and then you just walk up like, hey, how are you? Like, can I get you a drink? Can I buy you your next drink?
Yeah,
then that's not awkward, at least from my opinion. Like, you see I'm drinking. But if we're just like standing around chatting, I have no drink, or I'm like definitely like dancing, and you're like, let me get you a drink. Like, what? Who are you? Why are you here? Who sent you? Like, that's awkward.
What you drinking? Hey, what you drinking?
What if he go to the bar and ask the bartender, what did she order? When she come up here for another drink, I left this money for her to pay for it, type shit.
What if it ain't enough?
I feel like it's a nice gesture, but for me personally, I would be weirded out by that. And again, that could just be because I'm biased due to the type of people I have worked with. So I wouldn't accept that. But maybe someone that just like has a normal job in life, maybe that could be cool.
Hey Des, I'm just curious, or even in TT as well. When you guys go out to a bar, do you have like a limit in your head, like I'm not drinking more than X amount of drinks in mind prior?
Sometimes, but sometimes I let God decide. No, I let the liquor decide. But
I don't know. I ain't never went like I'm gonna go in here and have 5 shots. It'd be like, keep them coming. Can I get another one?
See.
Yeah, if I let them hold my card, it's over. Ain't no limit.
And then, these women, they get drunk. They get drunk 5 days a week, Sean, so they know they limit. You think you gonna outdrink them? You a fool.
Hey, taking you to answer too.
When y'all hear me say keep it open, it's about to be a fun time.
Hey, cool. We taking Nero to have some drinks, man.
We gonna take Nero to have a drink. That nigga gonna fall out.
Nah, man.
And
I might turn violent or something.
Kelly
Leave me
gonna
be.
beat us up.
Yeah,
Kelly gonna whoop all our ass at the door.
well, we gonna turn him on Divine. That's gonna
So I'm just going through current events right now because I don't really have like a major topic. But a professor at a university got fired for proposing that there was a cure to gayness, and he feels like that he can cure the gay people of the world with, I guess, a super serum.
Oh shit! It's a shot.
It's a shot. He think he gonna cure gayness.
We gonna stop niggas from eating hamburgers, huh?
Yeah. If you can cure gayness, then you need to cure my motherfucking hunger appetite. Give me a shot, so I can lose this weight for real.
Eat no more. You know?
Make a
That's
nigga.
hey, I mean, but why? So, why would you even feel the need to do that in the first place, though?
I have no idea why he even felt like, you know what?
Well,
I
the
need
same
to.
reason everybody else who is against it or skeptical about it is too. I mean, like for the longest before, like inclusion and then like putting a label to well, I guess gay was already the label, but like identifying more of it or the different sexualities, like with the LGBTQ
Say all.
sexualities that they have now. Like, remember when kids were gay and stuff, and like their parents would send them to camps to basically become straight again, whether that was like through religion or through violence. So it's not the first; it's just a different method.
Well, I think that so. Okay, so let me see. I can understand someone being a parent to a child and not wanting their child to like a certain thing. But then when you're a professor and you're just trying to like cure the human race type shit, like what that's what I want to understand. Like, what would be your reasoning for that? Like, why are you? What is your child get? Do you get what I'm
Like,
saying?
why are you hell bent on curing gayness?
You know what I mean?
Because
Like
they
that,
feel like it affects society in some type of way. I mean, it's like the other majority in another way, just the same as like a pastor that is trying to preach gay out of like people at church. Like they
Most
feel
of
like
them
you're
niggas be trying to
affecting
preach it
everyone
out
else.
themselves.
that's interesting, man.
Most of them be trying to preach it out themselves for real on the low. They got them urges and shit and be trying to talk bad about, the gay people.
Oh, that's what happened to is his name Jesse Lee Peterson, I think.
Jesse Lee, he talked bad about gay
Oh, he
people.
talked bad about gay
Come
people.
to find out this boy is out here
He been
getting
abandoned
down.
for a while.
Get down.
Boy, you been out here bullshit for like 20-something years, messing with them people. Like, boy,
them people.
Why you talking so bad about it, man? If you wanted to get out like that, you should have just been like, that ain't cool. I don't understand it, man. Hey, that people
Big
they
coming
like,
back.
man. Y'all like to like it, goddammit. Do your thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just don't see nobody putting no real money into trying to, like, if you came up with a shot, big dog, you had to do some studies and the whole 10. Like,
right.
Nigga said, fuck curing cancer, fuck curing diabetes. I'm
you know what
curing
I'm saying?
gay.
You done passed up real shit that really affects us as humans, as human beings, to go to a preference and say that I can stop people from nigga, what is you talking?
I wonder if it's like basically like what is included in his shot or like that would quote unquote cure gayness. Like is it like a beta blocker to block like all whatever the thing is for like sexual urges and stuff.
What, you turn him into a zombie?
Not necessarily a zombie, but I mean like just how like, okay, if you were addicted to tobacco and you take those what's that shit called? Like the gum that you chew on and stuff that helps you
Mm.
not want
Nicorette.
it anymore. And yeah, Nicorette. Like it has blockers that like block those sensors in your brain that create the cravings. So I wonder if like maybe it's something in the shot that like block your sensors to just like wanting
Crazy.
to have sex. Just
Cool.
how like when you get older and stuff, like your libido goes down, right? So like what if it's just like hella whatever causes your libido or sex drive to like kind of go down when you get older, if it's essentially like an overdose of that in that shot and like that's what he's feeling like could cure people.
It seems like he should have a medical background at the very least.
I mean, I completely agree.
Because
But
it's like
I mean,
selling
just
fish
because
oil.
he's a professor doesn't mean he doesn't have a medical background.
Yeah, that is true.
John
What
didn't
is
clarify
professor of?
what kind of professor he was.
Yeah,
That's true.
What kind of professor is he?
A fired one. Shit.
I mean, that is accurate too.
It reminds me of like that pastors that sell like the prayer cloths or there's the little bottles of holy water.
Oh,
And
holy
it's
water.
like
That shit works.
it's like there's a
Yeah.
demographic of people that's going to buy it regardless if it
Yeah.
actually works or not. And I wonder if he's just trying to target that small,
No,
easily.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that.
He gonna have them
Water
Christian
work, man. It
parents
tastes different.
buying that damn prayer water by the gallon
That water
to
work.
get it a kid.
They drowning them. That water work, Nero. Just to let you know.
Look at the back of it, Crystal Geyser.
They got that shit out of the motherfucking creek that run by the Coliseum.
Yeah, but you got to see it to see, you got to bless it, okay? That's what it is. No
They
matter what
just
water
prayed over it.
Yeah, you got to once you bless it, then it's real.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's real.
So man, in their divorce settlement, Shane Mosley's ex-wife was awarded half of all his fight purses he earned while they were together, half of the profits from his big fight DVDs, including Oscar De La Hoya, Fernando Vargas, and Miguel Cotto, and she also got 3 of his championship belts in the divorce.
Wow.
She would have to see me, bro. I'm like, nah, she can have it. I'll let her have it if she see me though.
I swear I don't like the way divorce laws work in this country sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck she doing with 3 championship belts? Is she defending them? Just line her up.
Yeah, she got
You about
to see
to
me.
sell them motherfuckers.
Hey, she gonna have to.
Right. I
Because
feel
I'm
like
challenging her
that's
for
a
the
little
belt.
bit like ridiculous, unless there's like some monetary value in the belts. If they decided like, oh well, if she sells this on eBay, she could get like 60,000 or something for the belts, and like, okay, but even still, I don't feel like that should be considered as something that like she should get half of or should be split.
She said, fuck it, I'm gonna be petty, nigga. Give me your belt, bitch.
Yeah, like that's ridiculous. And then
You wouldn't have won
just
them
like
belts
Nero
if I
saying,
didn't
like with the
motivate
laws
you
being
to get
able
them.
to grant that is just crazy.
She was like, you wouldn't be able to get them motherfucking belts if I didn't motivate you to get them. People is crazy.
Man, that's whew. See, that's a very controversial topic that can potentially stir up a lot of stuff.
The belts, though. She like, nigga,
My
I want
God.
the belts.
Like, how far is too much in a divorce?
Because they say 50-50, but it's like, what is the other partner
I think
doing?
people should just like take what makes sense.
Like,
Yes.
when Master P filed for a divorce from his ex-wife, she ended up suing her son, Lil Romeo, because she said Lil Romeo was hiding money from Master P. Like, damn, you brought your son into this?
But you gotta remember, she was on drugs.
Oh, I didn't know she was on drugs.
Yeah, so she was on drugs. So she like, I need it all, nigga.
And then it's like Master P said, I amassed a $400 million empire. And she never wanted to do nothing. Like, at all. You just want to sit around and collect. That's kind of your fault if you leaving broke. You didn't start a business. You didn't take money and invest it. You just sat around and was like, I'm Master P wife.
And it seems like it can work both ways. Like if you're the other partner and you really just lay low long enough, and then you initiate the divorce and you decide, whatever you want to come up with, like you can easily make a come up off a person once the
that's
love
like in
leaves or whatever.
California. Isn't the law like just a year? You only need 1 year of marriage, and then you qualify for everything if you don't have a prenup?
I'm not sure, but
I
sheesh.
could be wrong, but I believe it's 1 year, maybe 2.
Damn it.
That's tough. I'm not
You
gonna
learn
lie.
a bit of information every day.
If you a motherfucker with money, is it really beneficial for you to get married to somebody? Like that could potentially take half your fortune, the kids half your fortune. They could never get married again, and you have to pay spousal support, right? Still, and they could be dating and shit, and you still gotta pay them spousal support until they get married again. You gotta pay child support, alimony. This is too much.
Yeah, like my gosh. Like, they maybe should revisit it every 5 or 10 years or something. And everybody come to the table and arbitrate. Like, are you guys still okay with the 50-50? Like something, I don't know.
Imagine you really thought you were going to marry this person, didn't get no prenup. You had businesses and shit that you started before them, and all the shit, didn't really protect yourself. Everything you worked for will be half of theirs, or they would get in whole. Like niggas be giving up the house, the cars. Like here, you can have the house, the car. I seen a lady take this man old school cars. Like, damn, come on now, you know that ain't even right. The house, yeah, you got a house, the kids, whatever. I'll move somewhere else. But damn, you gonna take this man cars, everything?
Yeah, when I was younger, we used to rent this house from this married couple. And they always said like, oh, you can stay as long as you want to, which till the child who was young at the time turns 18, then we're going to give them the house. The husband had other property in his brother's name, but they had that house together. The husband ended up divorcing the wife, getting half of that proceed, and still being able to have 100% of his other properties. So he shafted her, and the kid just turned 18.
And then like I go to a lot of estate sales. I used to, and like get free shit from people's houses and shit. There was this big ass house in Montclair. The man was like 93, and the lady was 90. They didn't get married until they were like 90 and 87, right? And they divorced 3 years later. She got half of the $2.7 million house that they had. In the divorce, they were married for 3 years. Y'all wait till this late to get married, and now he's got to split up his house and shit. And both of them wasn't there. Both of their daughters was there doing like the selling of all the shit in the house and splitting everything up. And I'm like, God damn, like this man 93 and could potentially left this house to his grown ass daughter, but now he got to split it to a woman and her daughter who they met 3 years ago.
Okay, at least that shines a little light on that time period Des was talking about. So that does seem accurate then. That's short of a window for that 50%. My goodness.
I really think it's a year. I think all you got to do is a year.
And
California,
that you can fake a 1 year relationship easy.
easy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my millionaire bitch let me marry her. I'm staying happy. I'll be all up in the mansion.
But if you can
I feel though
divorce,
like with marriages, like it's interesting, like because you need a marriage license in order to be considered married, just like you need a driver's license in order to drive, or you need a license like to work, for like whatever your profession is might require a license for you to do that, and at some point you have to renew it. And then especially like with work stuff, you have to take classes to make sure you still know your shit and or learn new things to help you do better at what it is that you do. And it's interesting that with a marriage license, none of that is required. You don't need to renew it.
It's a one-time
You
thing.
don't need to work on it. It's just like, here it is. Figure it out. Best of luck. And then if you get a divorce, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
That's how these license shit is so much bullshit. California charge you to register the car that you bought, registered in a system. You have to register it every year. I don't like all these fees that's associated with living. Honestly,
I'm trying to tell you, adulthood is the most ghetto hood I've been to. It is worse than East Oakland.
this hood
More
is-
so in California because they tax everything. You go over the bridge, the normal freeway you used to drive for free, now
Oh
it
my
costs
God.
you.
It's
I
so
be
many
so-
fees that they charge you just in registration. It's like, what is this and why? Like, what is this $4 for? Just randomly. Like, by the way, charge you a road tax. Like, why? That's crazy.
and I sure didn't get the PSA that they don't have toll agents anymore. So you have
Yeah.
to have a fucking fast track to
Oh,
drive
you've
through.
been late.
Yeah, like so now I got a ticket and I'm like, fuck, I stopped at the booth to try and pay these niggas. Like,
He was about to cause an accident. You know, but it's stop no more.
You don't even have to have fast track. You just have to have an account. Cause you could do like how I did when I put your plate on my account. All you got to do is go on fast track. You make an account, and then you just put money on your account, and you can put your license plate up there. So if you don't have the tracker, when it scans your plate, it just takes the money out your account.
That's at least they was kind of nice about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up later if Teslas pay small or anything like that.
If Tesla's what?
Have to do
Yeah.
like small checks, or if there's an electronic version of a small check. I wonder. Like, I'm sure they're not letting that money go.
You know, I don't know. That's
That's
a
a
very
good
good
question.
question.
Do you got a small gear Prius? Yours is not all the way electric.
I don't know. That's what I say. You know, that is a very good question. It's never asked me that before, but considering like my Prius is almost 10 years old, I've never had to take it to get a smog to get it. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I am lying. I had to get a smog last year. Yeah, I did. I got a smog last year. Because I was shocked. I was like, for a Prius? And I ended up finding a smog place around the corner from my house. And I took it there. I sure did.
Okay.
But for a fully electric car, I don't know. I wonder. I'm sure they got some kind of test they got to do. Maybe make sure, like, oh, your battery's not going to blow up on the freeway. So they just got to peek at it, and that's $100.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like they're gonna make it up somewhere somehow.
Okay.
Right.
So has a song ever made you cry?
When I'm in my feels.
Sounds like this is a once every 3 month thing.
I mean, I'm the type of person that like listens to sad music when I'm sad.
Oh, you bring it out.
Yeah.
I can imagine my daughter doing that. Like, I feel like she'll sit in the mirror and listen to sad music and watch the tears come out of her eye. Like, she's in there crying right now because I told her to go to bed. Because she just asked me, can she use her phone to call her mom? Because it's bedtime. And I'm like, bro, take your ass to bed. Like, it's bedtime. So now she's in there crying like she's dying. And I'm pretty sure she's probably going to look at herself in the mirror with the tears rolling down her eye.
Lord, your kids be having the most emotional roller coasters ever.
They're so full of drama.
Man, yesterday at the park, they was on that little spinning thing. I forget who was watching them. It was they told them like to get off because kids were starting to fall off and getting their ankles kicked and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Cheyenne was not happy about it. Her whole attitude towards she was like, "Nah, I'm not want to get on no more. No, I'm fine." She sat on the bench and was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Cheyenne fucked up attitude. My little brother. But my little brother also don't know how to deal with them. Because, like, he act like a damn kid himself, so he don't be knowing what to do. He panic at any sight of change and shit. But yeah, Cheyenne is definitely different. Well, we've been at this for an hour. I guess we can end at an hour tonight on this lovely Sunday. I appreciate y'all for coming through,
Yes,
and,
yes.
and fucking with me. Shout out TT for coming and sitting up here. I really didn't have any pressing questions this Sunday, but I will on Wednesday.
Why you tell him? Hopefully you have something that's gonna be good and have it popping with the debate.
I most definitely will. I'm gonna put some thought and some revamping into this, so
Cause
that
I'm
I
like,
can.
Kiana, she like, bitch, you gotta let me know. I